round. So really big showing there from Joseph. Great stuff. Spyriel dropping down to a 741 from his 730 in the first round, but it's definitely still in. Spyriel, a very strong runner in this game, and currently the best PB of our remaining runners. So he's put his time into this game for sure.
Races are getting ready for the next one.
Will now down to the lucky seven.
Lucky 7.
Yep, down from 9 lives to the Elite 8. Now the lucky 7.
When is the X-Men arcade one night only knockout tournament?
I'd host that tomorrow if I could. Man, first of all, you gotta get enough runners for that game, which there are definitely not. Yeah, that game's also so spread out. The thing I'm such a broken record about this, but I tell people all the time, it's like, y'all know there are like 9 different versions of this game, right? And that makes complete sense from a gameplay standpoint. Because why have one version of a game when you can have like almost double digits, and they all play differently? Yeah, that'd be fun. That would be fun to try to organize. Like, which version are you playing? It's like the one I told you about at the start of the Never mind. Cha. Still not a bad run. Sometimes you want to do any percent, you just play Colossus and scream at people a lot, and that's always fun to do. But anyway, it's like we're moving on. And also, looks like all of our runners have a PB for today of sub 8, which is awesome. Wasn't the case after the first round, but anyone who had an 8 who's still in from the first round now has a sub 8. So good competition going there for sure. In fact, NeoCAD this round, sorry, not this round, but with his PB of 756, only came in 1 second behind his own PB, which is 755. Gee, I wonder if JackPro is practicing heliskip. Merely a guess.
It's been a little rough to our runners today, so
Yo,
surprise
nice.
me.
Nice. It's a beating of a strat. Like it reminds me of the game you're more familiar with. It reminds me of TMNT NES, the fire jump. Most runners of that game will tell you that strat's not difficult, and with enough practice, it's probably not, but it's also one of those strats that you just absolutely cannot miss if you're going to go for it. Because it kills the run. Like, boom, character dead, reset. That would actually be a good tournament to have as well, it'll be TMNT.
Yeah.
Whether tournament or knockout, not sure. Maybe a little long for a knockout. It's about a 15 to 20 minute game.
I think that's perfect for a knockout, so we can have more or less rounds.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I guess I was thinking with today, with most of the knockouts we've had being so short, you know, I mean, I think the longest one we had was probably Ninja Gaiden, and that's like an 11-minute game at its peak. Even though most of the times that day were 12, so it's a 12-minute game. Whereas our shortest,
we have JackPro. Unfortunately, their computer blue screened or froze.
Oh no!
Let's see if our runners are willing to have this be mulligan.
That's the worst. Middle of a tournament. Just remember, technology is a thing. Computers do things. Internet connections do things. They are the ultimate final boss. The end of any given day. We'll so you continue to watch the Amazon action here. In fact, Angel Undead already working his way to playing through Transylvania. Having a pretty decent Magica fight too. Of course, commentator's curse again gets Magica at the very top. This is all for those that have never run a tournament before. This is also like it's never a good time for that to happen, but it's also like actually one of the most awkward times for something like that to occur, where it comes down to like what the players want to do and how they want to decide to go about things. Because nobody's really going to be paying attention to questions like that. They're all playing their game and trying to play it well. We've all been there, though. JKL's shooting frozen. He's probably not. He's either on his way out of Amazon now or pretty close to it. Spyriel making his way to the Sentinel fight. Nice. Nice use of iframes there. That was stellar. As I was mentioning earlier, when a boss is flashing like that, they also have iframes, but you can actually abuse that because while they're in iframes, they generally don't have an active hitbox, so they can't touch you. So what you can do is, like, for Sentinel, for example, you can have him, like, move his way through you. Pogo while he's moving. And be able to get a hit that way. Unfortunate miss of the chest there from Angel Undead. We've all been there. Ooh. Not proper reference use there, so Angel Undead probably lost about half a second on that fight. Spyriel working way to magic now. Ooh, yeah, that was not a good hit to take. Lost a portion of the second there. Ooh, so that's why I'm taking 2 hits. And gets high pattern. Way to rub it in. Oh, Magica. You're the worst. Guess that's why it cannot be liking this. Missed some iframes abuse, and then he got 2 high patterns almost back to back. Rough beats. Spyriel getting ready to work his way back to the mines. Huh, I've never seen the, just weird aside, I've never seen the inverted sound icon there. Never seen it go in that direction. Must be a nice cool virus touch. Love the duck pogos across the chasm in the mines. It's legit one of my favorite things to do in the game. It's super easy to do, and it's just so much fun to watch. Bounce off the slugs. Onto the king slug. It's one of those cases where I almost like want to go back and rewatch through DuckTales because outside of like Magica Dispel, I don't think I remember any of these boss characters, and I don't doubt that they existed. I'm sure they did, but that doesn't mean that I ever got the chance to see them.
In the original show, you mean?
Yeah, like I know I've never seeing like the Slug King or maybe Dracula Duck, but like the Yeti or the Rat, like I'm in the dark about those. Oh, so that's why I'm taking a hit on the first cycle of Slug. Unfortunate.
I mean, the Rat runs the company that DuckTales is owned by, so.
That's a very valid point. See, this is why you and I are friends, man. You can point out the stuff that I clearly miss for reasons that I'll never understand.
I know the Slug King was definitely in one episode. I'm not sure about the Yeti. That's the only one. Or the Sentinel.
The Sentinel, yeah, Sentinel's not even really a character. It's just probably a thing that came to life. It's like, oh no, the tomb is cursed. What do we do? But it's just stuff Scrooge does. Like even in his 90s, he's still like going out and doing adventures. That's why he was always so cool. Does it the top hat too? How many people can walk around with a cane and a top hat and just be this badass? Come on. Nice finish on the Himalayas there from Spyriel. Spyriel looking to make a showing this round after his 3 placement drop from round 1 to 2. Good news is, once you've had one bad run, you can always look forward to thinking, it's like, well, that's probably my worst run of the day, and that's fine. Get the bad out early. Okay, props, Virus.
They confirmed. They weren't actually slugs. They're terra firma.
Yeah, that one rolls off the tongue. You're right. Oh, it's actually one of 5 spots, not 5. Okay, so like one of the first 4 spots, an 80% chance on Dragon Duck. Undead looking to be one of the first to finish here with this Dracula Duck fight. Nice finish. Got a trade on the last hit, and he got the good old Tasbat there. Good stuff. He's like at the very, very top. Yeah, that's tough to time. It's always so cool when you get it. Yeah, great finish there from Angel Undead. Imagine that person will be moving on to the next round. Of course they will. Spyriel looking to finish here. Neocat and Sideswipe both working their way to our final boss. Yeah, it's really unfortunate what happened to JackPro. Like, I mean, you can be the best runner of anything, but if your computer decides today is not the day, like, there's very little one can do about that. Especially in the heat of the moment, when things are already rolling and all that good stuff. Nice two-hitter there from Sideswipe on Dracula Duck. All the way to the right for the last pattern. That's never fun. Got the hit, though. Sideswipe be looking to finish up. Neocad making his way to Dracula Duck. Ooh, don't think he got that second hit. That's unfortunate. So when you're going for the hit on Dracula Duck, the best thing you can do is do what's I believe referred to, I always just call it like a short hop pogo off the ground into Dracula Duck to make sure you get the hit once his active frames spawn. Another thing I forgot about until Neocad just exhibited it there. At any point in the game, if you have, I forget exactly how much money it is, but I think it's 3 million. If you have 3 million, you can press select, you get a full health refill. And in races, sometimes that matters. Ooh, that's the first time I've ever seen someone slip off the rope. But good finish from Neocad. Being that person is showing as the last active participant, I just waited there's a chance they're not going to be making it to the next round, but we'll get the results here momentarily. We'll see what happens. This is really, what happened with JackPro is really going to affect how the next round plays out. We're honestly not sure if, take a look. Looks like the runners are discussing it now, how they want to proceed. Not sure if we're going to let JackPro back in and maybe do like a solo run. There's also the chance that there might be a restart. As unfortunate as it kind of is for the other 6 runners, a restart is arguably the best option here, especially if everyone wants to be truly competitive. Like, you got to make sure the best person wins and all that great stuff. Besides, no one wants to win by technical difficulties. It's just lame. See, at this point I'd wager it's either going to be a solo run from JackPro or a restart of round 3 altogether. But we'll get confirmation from our organizers here soon. Once again, appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. This has been a great tournament so far, and it's only going to get better. And a lot of upsets up to this point. Our #1 seed went out in the first round after back-to-back deaths on the Amazon stage. So as Ant's pointed out multiple times already, just remember anything can happen in these tournaments. And that's one of the things that makes them so exciting.
For sure. Okay, it looks like all our runners are kind and understanding people. We're going to be rerunning that 3rd round here. Hopefully,
okay.
JackPro's computer will behave.
We got a mulligan. Legit. That is definitely a thing. We're gonna get we're basically just getting a bonus round today for our tournament du jour, which basically just means, oh Hope y'all like DuckTales. So outside of